What's up, guys? Back today with a MAFEX Star Wars figures, specifically the Japan exclusive Luke Skywalker and Han Solo Stormtrooper outfits. I can't wait to open them up. Super excited because I've been wanting better quality Stormtroopers, and basically I can just double up here, which is awesome. I can double up for pictures, for like diorama displays, and then if I just need extra Stormtroopers that are better quality. I have 2 extra Stormtroopers here, which is awesome because I was about to drop another $150 on like 2 more SH Figure Arts, but this actually works out better. Let's jump in and let's take a look at them. Let's just look at the box real quick. Really simple box. I love how they have the big display here without the helmet on, and you can see their faces. Really simple, standard. There's not much. They just show you the guns and like promo pics. You know, same thing with Luke Skywalker here. Pretty cool. Let's just open them up. Let's just get to it. They do come with a lot of plastic in between the joints to kind of like stop some of that paint rub. As you can see, my shoulder popped out there. I'm trying to get this off. Yeah, they came with plastic in between the shoulders, the torso, the legs. Beautiful. We got them out of the box. Let's take a look at them. I did not take out all of Han Solo's hands because they're very similar to this set of hands. It's literally the same thing. The only different he has is the blaster. Same deal. He has like the same heads. So we'll touch into those with Luke's Stormtrooper, but I did not take it out so it's not cluttered and all over the place. Let's go ahead and then just compare them real quick side by side. So it does look like Han Solo's character is a little taller than Luke's because Mark Hamill is a little shorter. He's like 5'6", something like that. So they made him significantly, or maybe not even significantly, but just a little taller because you can see it, right? Side by side. But they look fantastic. So let's start with Han Solo. Harrison Ford's sculpt. It's pretty good. I mean, it could be a little better, and that's saying a lot because MAFEX usually is spot on, I feel, with the face sculpts. The Stormtrooper body is really nice. You get the really nice holster, which is pretty cool. He's got a lot of range, right? I think these are double jointed, but they don't have a lot of movement. I love the toe hinge, which is pretty cool. You have the shoulder pad here, which it's cool because it has a little hinge on it that allows for this like T-pose. It gives it a little more movement, but I still feel like the SH Figure Arts did the shoulder pads much better, and I'll compare them in a second so you guys can see it. All right, same movement for Luke Skywalker. The face on Mark Hamill looks pretty good. My legs seem to hit a threshold. If I try to lift it up too much, his leg seems to pop out real easily, so be careful with that. Obviously, they're not really going to be lifting up their legs and kicking up, but it does feel a little shitty knowing that, you know, I can't even get them to do like a... I can't even get them to do like a... I can't even get them to do like a... I can't even get him to like kneel down, and the arm seems to pop out real easy, and this sucks. This is one of their Japan exclusive figures. I would have thought that it'd be really good. I'm having PTSD, like flashbacks to fucking Wolverine when his arm used to pop out real easy. I wonder what happened there. This is unfortunate. I'm not happy about this at all. Han's character did not have this problem where his leg gave up here and then like you can't even bend it. Like, this seems to be a Luke Skywalker problem. I don't know if anybody else has this problem. Despite its flaws, it looks great. Both characters get standard open hands, right? Pistol gripping hands. semi-gripping hands, pointing hands, more gun gripping hands. Like I said, Han's character comes with this short blaster plus the long rifle, and Luke's character comes with a small pistol and just the regular blaster. Both characters get the helmet that looks like this, where it's kind of like open underneath. It looks like you can toss in a ball joint there. I think it's... I'm trying to see the difference between these two. I'm not sure yet. But then you also get this helmet with this piece underneath. I'm not sure what is the point of this, but nonetheless, you can put their helmets back on, which is pretty cool. All right, let's just go ahead and compare them. This is my Black Series one. It's very limited in articulation. The leg goes up much better than Luke's, which is funny for being Black Series, and it definitely has a lot more articulation for at least Luke's character, right? They have like this weird kind of like shoulder pad, I guess you could say. The helmet's a little smaller. The body overall is just a little smaller. But if you're looking for army builders and you don't want to spend $100 per figure or $70 per figure, then obviously the Black Series is the way to go. You just won't get the holster that goes down here. Here is the SH Figure Arts Stormtrooper, which I think is the definitive in my opinion. They did the figure much more better, they did the figure a lot of justice. The helmets are clearly much bigger, as you could see, but I think it's a nice fit. I think it works well. They're not too expensive, so if you have the funds, you could definitely buy a bunch of these. If you buy them on the Japanese websites like I did, they're 40 to 60 bucks. So I grabbed a few of them myself, and they're amazing. Again, the shoulder pads on these, it's an actual hinge. So basically, like, it moves up and down to how you need it when you're posing your figure and moving stuff around, which I wish they did that here. It still has a hinge, like I showed you guys, where you can like turn it and you can do like a full T, but you're not going to beat that right there. I mean, that is incredible. The articulation on this is so much better. In terms of just Stormtrooper, like if we looked at these two as just Stormtroopers, this is a 10 out of 10 Stormtrooper figure. This is like a 6 out of 10, depending on the articulation and how good your figure came out. If you're looking for just Stormtroopers, this is the way to go. Here. These are great, or the MAFEX Stormtroopers are great, but if the MAFEX Stormtroopers that aren't these disguised Luke and Han are anything like this, then I would not recommend this one over this. This one first, then this one, and then Black Series if you try to do army building. The only thing I don't like about this is the holster comes out really easy. I wish like they could have done so much better making it attach and stay attached. You can pop that out really easily versus how it's tucked under the belt here, and it looks like it's obviously like glued in there when they put the figure together. So I wish this design was on this, and it would be even more perfect. I still recommend it. I still think it's a 10 out of 10. I actually am liking the way that this one looks. His face looks a little softer, a little more realistic. This one, it looks like they tried to get too into the realism and kind of lost it halfway through. Not to say that this is bad by any means. I think it still looks great, but I still have to give it to the Stormtrooper because the hair as well looks like they brushed in a little bit of the details in the hair versus just kind of like going with like a dark brown. Excuse the dust. It looks like they put a little more detail into it. The camera isn't capturing it, but in person, there's like detail, like highlights into the hair. Unfortunately, I didn't have a MAFEX Han to compare him to, so we had to go with SH Figure Arts. But I do have a Luke Skywalker MAFEX. And I will say, again, I feel like they captured his face a little better. This one, it's good from The Mandalorian. but this is much, much better. This one looks a lot more like Mark Hamill than this one does. Overall, I recommend them on a scale from 1 to 10. My recommendation would be a 5. You could miss them and whatever. Just get some more Stormtroopers somewhere else. If you absolutely must have these figures, yes, they are great. A lot of good things about them, but they also have like a lot of things that are not good about them. Hopefully we get better versions of just these characters, or hopefully the Stormtrooper in general is better than these Stormtroopers here, because this is laughably bad for how expensive they were. And hopefully in the future I will at least purchase one of those Stormtroopers, so that way I can do another video and I can compare them and see which is the better Stormtrooper. But that's pretty much it. Thank you for checking out the video, and I'll catch you guys next time.